Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the invitation to this very distinguished and I think, important meeting. It's a great pleasure to follow my colleague and friend, if I may say so, Christoph Stanowski, and may I deliver the best wishes for the EU presidency and the best of success. It's also a pleasure to join in the line of the many teachers here in the room. I was a teacher myself for a long time and will soon fill a classroom, I think, here. My task is to reflect a little bit upon the possible strategy for a European development education policy, and I think there is a need for such a European development education policy, and there's also a good basis for it. There's a good basis because last year a study was done by the Commission on development education and awareness raising, and this study gives, as far as the conceptual issues are concerned, two recommendations. One is to use the word global learning, and I want to stress and emphasize the word learning in it, to make it a learning exercise, and the stress and the emphasis on advocacy work. Awareness, to raise the awareness is important, the information is important, but to come to action is as important. And Paulo Freire was mentioned on one of the slides, and I think what we can learn from him is the combination of reflection and action. A second good basis is that almost 10 years ago, a big conference took place, organized by the North-South Center of the Council of Europe in Maastricht in the Netherlands. And this conference had a declaration at the end, and this declaration defines global education, development education, as education that opens people's eyes and minds to the realities of the world and awakens them to bring about a world of greater justice, equity and human rights for all. So we are talking about a content, a very clear and precise content as the basis of such a strategy that can be and should be developed. It is a strategy that should be based in its content on an interdisciplinary approach. It combines development education, intercultural education, human rights education, peace education, interreligious education, education for sustainable development. And it includes a number of actors, and I was happy to hear Mr. Piebalgs say that such a European strategy is complementary to national activities, because there are relevant national actors, national governments, the education sector in the respective member states, and the very important NGO work that is done. In order to collect the experiences we have across the continent, we founded a network which was already mentioned occasionally during this morning's debate, which is called GENE, the Global Education Network Europe. It is an independent European network of national ministries and agencies and other bodies responsible for the support and the funding and policy making in the field of global education or global learning. It has now 31 participant organizations from 20 countries and represents a combined spend at national level of more than 100 million euro on global education, development education in the respective member countries. The basis of this network is that we try to facilitate comparative international learning, that we share nationally based and developed strategies. We have a special focus on quality, on evaluation and on the improvement of our work. We promote information sharing, and we do these peer reviews. That is, that we go as critical friends to countries that invite us to have a critical look at the status quo and the development of development education, global education in their country. We did so in Poland, we did so in Norway, We did so in Finland, in Cyprus, in the Netherlands, in the Czech Republic, I know, and in Slovakia. We are just about to start. There was also such a peer review done in my own country, in Austria, and one of the recommendations in the peer review was, well, make up a national further debates.